Good morning.
Good morning, Arlene.
How are you?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. This morning I was watching CNN and Donald Trump was speaking about the $100 billion tariff against China. And explain to me more about that. I think that this is all...
Donald Trump, President of the United States, bless his heart, great man. He's trying to do the best to what you call make the United States again the best country in the world. It is already a best, but we definitely has to wake up. You know, mind, which all of us have that. In our body, we have 7 layers. 7-story house we have this body. We are only sitting in 1 story, and that is called, we think we are conscious. And that story we are in the middle, and there are 3 stories down and 3 stories up. The down, which is like a tree, the roots, which you can't see. You can't even see the top which is going. But let me tell you, the 3 layers down, which is another called the unconsciousness, and then there is a, what we call a collective unconsciousness, and then the cosmic unconsciousness. In the Indian language they call it Brahma unconsciousness. And the 3 layers which is going up is called the superconsciousness, and collective consciousness, and cosmic consciousness, and that's the Brahma consciousness. Donald Trump, he's sitting on the first layer. Once in a while he goes up or goes down, maybe realize whatever it is, and that's where whole country is going up and down. But they never can go collective consciousness, naturally unconsciousness, and the consciousness, they are not there. They are sleeping. And they are slave to their mind. That's the biggest problem which we have. It was 21st of December. I was in New Delhi, Connaught Place, where I took a 3-wheeler to go to my hotel. And as the driver stopped at the red light, a 7-year-old girl jumped and came inside the 3-wheeler. And she grabbed me, I grabbed her, she sat with me, and the driver passed after the red light, green light came, and he stopped and he wanted to get her out. I said, wait a minute, leave her alone. And she says, I have not eaten for 3 days. And I tell you, I looked at her in the eyes. She was a little godliness, I feel it. And I hold her so tight. And it was beautiful. And I see the next door there is a guy was selling vegetables and fruit baked in a small basket. So we took her, I said, let's eat something. We ate, and she told me her name Geeta. And I asked her about her father and mother. She said, I don't have that. And I lived with somebody on the road. And she was literally a slave to the people, slave to society. But we all need food. And you know, that $100 billion which we are talking about, China, bless their heart, their population is more than 1.4 billion people. They are looking for food. And food is a necessity because that is our desire. Without food we cannot live. And that's what the people need. But look in this country, we are richest country, everybody has a food. And tell you, more than 40 million people are probably sitting on a welfare. They also have a food. Bless their heart. And President Donald Trump wants everybody to have a job. Yes, everybody should have a job. But they are forgetting about life. That little girl was literally playing with her life. And that's what we need. We have to get back to our, what you call the basic thing, the life, liberty and happiness, which is running away. From Donald Trump to all the way down, everybody is so conditioned, called the conditioned unconsciousness. And I tell you, that conditioned unconsciousness is so much impregnated in every cell of the body that you can't even get out of it. You're just sitting on that first layer of your body, the first level of your body in the middle of that. You are not going up, you are not going down. Once in a while you go up or down, just like a guy who's smoking. Unconsciously they're smoking. And as they're smoking unconsciously, when the cigarette comes at the end, when he or she ready to burn their hand, they become a little conscious. They become a little aware. And that is, they're destroying their life. They're all eating because they think this is what they need. Yesterday I was at the beach. I tell you, I will say a single person practically who's healthy. Everybody is more than 250 pounds. What is going on? Is this an economy? Is this a life? They are prisoners to their own emotions and their desires. We are just creating a vicious cycle. Then everybody wants insurance. Everybody wants to go to the hospital, go to a doctor. We have to wake up. The doctors, the hospital administrators, and so on. Everybody has to wake up. Because we have to get involved in this, what we call it, life, liberty, and happiness. We are living with our emotions and desires. And that's our mind is totally conditioned. It can never be in the present. The present is only here.
Exactly.
And that's all it is. This present is just moving the next second. This today's present is going to become tomorrow. And the tomorrow will become yesterday. But that's all it is here. We are thinking about jobs, house, car, and we're destroying the whole humanity, the whole trees and the birds and all that stuff. We need to get back to ourselves. I feel that United States now get back to this. We should grow all our own stuff, teach our children how to play with this dirt, and make the country that we should start doing the things with our hands and our body so we can play with our life instead of with our emotions and desires and the ideas which we are creating, nothing but a nuisance, nothing but reducing our life. I tell you, it took me 30 years to become a yogi. I came to this country in 1967. And I practiced medicine. And I did general surgery, urology. And finally my father, his aortic valve was replaced. And he was taking 17 pills a day. And eventually he ended up 2 pills, which I learned from Dr. Sodi Polaris. My life completely changed. We start treating people for prostate cancer, prostate enlargement, with called the polarizing program and abdominal pumping and unlocking. But I see it now, it is completely changed. I can't believe it. This is 2018, robotic prostatectomy, radiation. Mitt Romney ended up with a prostate cancer. He ended up with a robotic prostatectomy. Bless his heart. He probably have all the complications. Loss of erection, ejaculation, orgasm, and on top of that, depression. Warren Buffett, he ended up with a prostate cancer. Bless his heart. He ended up with the radiation. Look at that. Our mind, they are becoming mechanical. They are forgetting about the life. You know that this body is so fantastic. If this body knows how to get sick, this body also knows to get better. But we are running away. We are thinking that mechanical doctor can cure it. So these two guys got trapped. And they got whatever the doctors learned. Bless their heart, they did the best they can because they were totally conditioned. You know, literally every person can cure their own cancer because they got a cancer of their mind. Because of the emotion, the idea, the thoughts, the daydreaming, and that's what they're living. They can't get out from that one story thing which is a consciousness. They think they're conscious. There's a mirror sitting in front of them. They look at them, mirror, oh, I am okay. You know, I saw a couple days my son. And I told him something and he started yelling at me. And I listened. I keep listening. And after that, he looked at me and he says, I didn't mean all that. So he was totally talking unconsciously, not consciously. Because consciously when you speak, you cannot do anything wrong. And that's what happening to Donald Trump, the media, Mitt Romney, and over Warren Buffett, and to the doctors, and to the whole society. We need to wake up. Become conscious. The little girl, 7-year-old girl, was totally conscious, and she had a conditioned consciousness. She jumped, and I grabbed her. And I tell you, and I felt that God has come in my lap. Jesus Christ said, the kingdom of heaven is inside of you. And he was right. But we are running away outside with our emotions, the desire, the ideas, the thoughts. And we are killing ourselves. We are our own enemy. I request Donald Trump, his staff, Mitt Romney, Warren Buffett, please contact us. Give me 10 minutes of your time. And I can tell you, I can wake you up and you will love it yourself and you can live a full lifespan which Creator and creation has given you. Not only that, I will teach you how to die consciously. God bless. Namaste. Amen.